So, we all know how the Operation Multiverse finale ended, which led directly into Operation Reality. And directly at the end, I said this.
Wow, that was quick. These guys are so easy to defeat now that it's not even exciting at this point. Like, it's not even fun anymore.
But what if I told you that I may or may not have potentially predicted this 5 years earlier in 2020 during the events of the finale of Operation Free? That's what we'll be talking about in this Saturday story. Exactly where we potentially predicted the future. Because it turns out this finale ended up actually predicting something that would happen 5 years later. Let's have ourselves a bit of a listen, and we'll compare it to the clip that we just saw.
Don't know what's happening. Either this is becoming way too simple, or I'm not thinking of good ideas.
Take that right there into consideration. I said, either this could just not be like, either this is just becoming too simple, or we're not coming up with creative ideas. Take the whole, either this is too simple. Yeah, take that into consideration because I said pretty much almost similarly the same thing 5 years later.
Wow, that was quick. These guys are so easy to defeat now that it's...
Yeah, you hear that? It's basically that. Basically here, I said that this may be a little too simple or I'm not coming out with creative ideas. I mainly said that this is just becoming too simple. And then basically 5 years later, I practically said the same thing. So, turns out, yours truly, aka me, ended up actually predicting the future without actually realizing. Now, how long ago did I find this out? About almost 3 months ago. And I was going to make a Saturday Stories on this earlier, but then I practically forgot at the time. So, it came back to my mind earlier in the week that I'm recording this story, and that's why we're doing it now. But just think, man, I actually ended up being right.
What's happening? Either this is becoming way too simple, or I'm not thinking of good ideas.
The fact that I ended up being right there. We just didn't know exactly when I would be right. And now this opens up other potential possibilities, like at this point, if I was able to unexpectedly predict something 5 years later, it truly raises the question, who knows what else I could have possibly predicted many years ago that I would end up actually being right for? No, like seriously, man, who knows what else I could have possibly predicted in other videos that are potentially going to be right later down the line? Because if I ended up being right out of this one prediction right here, yeah, who knows what else I could have possibly gotten right. Maybe we'll look into this more and find other potential predictions that I may have ended up being right. But I wanted to share this one with you because this felt the most similar to what happened in Operation Reality. Or at least Operation Multiverse's finale, to be specific. Anyway, that is the end of this Saturday Stories. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.